There is something I want to clear. You know, a lot of Christians that refuse to read their Bible and they keep accusing serpent or Satan for something that God himself did. They don't want to know the lies that their God told. They are all focused on what their pastor told them that serpent did. Have you read the book by yourself? Do you know what is in the book? I want to take you to the book of Genesis. I want to show you that from the genesis of this book, this invisible God has always been the liar. He has always been lying to you people. But you have refused to read the book. That is why you don't know that. It has always been this God that lied to his people. Now let's go to the book of Genesis chapter 3, human disobedience. It's like there was a time I made video about this. I talked little about it. But now I want to read from the Bible itself. Now, human disobedience. Now, the snake was the most cunning animal that the Lord God has made. The snake asked the woman, "Did God really tell you not to eat fruit from any tree in the garden?" Verses 2. And Eve answered, "We may eat the fruit of any tree in the garden." The woman answered, "Except the tree in the middle of it. God told us not to eat the fruit of the tree or even touch it. If we do, we will die." Hold that word. That God told them that if they eat from that fruit, they will die. Okay, verses 4 say, the snake replied, "That is not true." The snake replied, "That is not true." Hold on to this, our words, oh. "You will not die." God said that because he knows that when you eat it, you will be like God and know what is good and what is bad. God lied. God knows that the day they eat from that fruit, they shall become like God. But because he's so jealous of human being, he doesn't want human being to have knowledge. That was why he lied to human being and told them that if they eat from the fruit, they shall die. Now I want to know between serpent and God who lied. Now let's go to Genesis chapter 3 verses 22. Genesis chapter 3 verses 22. Then the Lord God said, "Now the man has become like one of us and has knowledge of what is good and what is bad." And have knowledge of what is good and what is bad. Now the man has become like one of us. Remember, God told them not to eat from that fruit because they will die. But serpents told them, if you eat from the fruit, you shall not die. Instead, you shall become like God. And God himself confirmed it in Genesis 3 verses 22. That the man has become like one of us. That means the man has become God. He now knows what is good and bad. You see, it's because they don't read the book. They believe and accept whatever their pastor, whatever their man of God, whatever their reverend father told them. I know some of you will still come here and say, they died spiritually. There is nowhere in the Bible that they said Adam and Eve died spiritually. What was said is that God confirmed it, that they have become like God. They have become like one of us. That means they have become God and Goddess. And this is what God hates so much. God hates knowledge. I told you that this is not God. He hates knowledge. The writers of this book. Remember, I told you that the truth in the Bible is a code. You have to decode. That is why you are meant to read the book by yourself. Stop allowing people to read it for you. There are a lot of things that was put in this book. You have to use your brain to read it. Now, the man has become God. And it is what God is so scared of. Now, between that serpent and your so-called God, who is the good one? Is it not the one that wants human being to upgrade? Is it not the one that wants human being to grow? Just like between me and your pastor now, I want you to grow. I want you to think for yourself, but you are demonizing me. I am that serpent. Yes, I am that snake in the Bible. And your pastors are your so-called God in the Bible, who are scared of knowledge. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to become powerful. They don't want you to have your power. They don't want you to know that you can do anything. They don't want you to know. But I am telling you, I am that snake that is telling you now that you are powerful. Go within yourself and find the God that is within you. You don't need any of them. You don't need all these things. All you need is you, yourself. Read the book for yourself. Stop allowing them to lie to you. They even told you it was Satan. It was not Satan. Satan was not written in the book of Genesis. It was the serpent. And they made the serpent look bad. That is why human beings hate serpents. The snake is one of the most beautiful, smartest animal on planet Earth. That was how they started demonizing serpents. Grow for yourself. Think for yourself. You are powerful. The day you find yourself is the day you find God.